I love that they're adjusting the price within line figure by figure basis.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to Collecting Brothers. I'm John. This is Josh. We're looking at all the action figure news from this week. Let's go ahead and jump in here. First up, we got Four Horsemen series. We got a couple updates here. The Four Horsemen are now initiating a installment plans with their waves through Shop Pay. So for US customers, you can now kind of space out your big old Legion's waves, right? Because they are a lot of money.
Yeah, this is an amazing thing because, with the Shop Pay, the way it works is it gives you an extra month to pay because it just splits it up into 4 payments and you pay a quarter every week with 0 interest. And so it allows you to save, an extra 2 checks so you can buy whatever you want to buy.
Yeah, it is nice, man, to get some more time. And of course, we also have the Dragon coming.
We're going to need it for that. Yeah, we're definitely going to need it for that.
Nice to have those. Yeah. We don't know how much that is, right? We were saying 350, 400. People in the community, are also throwing out numbers. We'll see how much it is. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
looking at what the community was saying, we talked about in our last Barrett Theory episode, but yeah, I'm more leaning with what people were saying. I think it's going to be more than 350, where our initial prediction was.
Yeah, I think it'll be more than that. And Jeremy has also put out some numbers there. Nothing solid. He kind of gave a big range from like $200 to $600. Somewhere between there.
Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, hopefully, maybe 400, 450 would be fair. Hopefully, we'll see that.
And I'm definitely going to need those installment.
And yeah, I think with this as well, you can do a payment plan for like 6 months or 12 months. You just get charged some interest.
That's true. Yeah, you can space it out a little further.
And people have been begging for this, especially because back like a couple of years ago, they used to have PayPal, which does the same thing as Shop Pay, but then they had issues with PayPal like everybody does.
So hopefully it goes better with the Shop Pay here.
Yeah.
All right. We also got a Marley update, a Jacob Marley update. What they're saying here is for the retailer exclusive that is going to be shipping out here on Black Friday, so next week, it is no longer glow in the dark. No longer. They were saying that there was some miscommunication between them and the factories where they were trying to preserve the Paint Master like paint apps that they had, but also get the glow in the dark. And so it's a little bit difficult to get that ironed out. And so they did say like, it's not going to be glow in the dark, but if you ordered this figure and don't want it, right, the glow in the dark reason was the only reason you wanted to buy it, you can just contact your retailer wherever you got it from and just say, hey, I have to cancel this order. And you don't have to be on the hook for it.
That's a really good response for them, because even if it wasn't their error and it was the factory's error, they're still taking ownership of the problem and, making it as best as they can, making it right for the people that bought this. Like you said, you can cancel this if you want to, because there's definitely going to be 2 parties, like where people who already have the figure and maybe might just be solely buying this Marley figure for the glow in the dark blue factor. And then there's going to be people that just want the figure because they missed the initial Marley,
Yeah, I'm in that camp, right? I did not have the initial Marley, and so it's nice to have that second chance. And the glow in the dark wasn't like why I got it.
Yeah, it's not a deal breaker for you, right? Because you're buying it for the Marley figure, so who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Yeah, definitely 2 parties there. So just to let you know, but you do need to contact your retailer prior to it shipping.
So get on that, guys.
Yeah, you have 1 week to like say whether you want it or not to your retailer wherever you got it from. Because once it ships, they're not going to be doing anything about that. It's your figure. All right, let's keep it going here with the Harbinger Studios. The boys over at Savage Crucible had a live stream, and they announced a new figure, a Vetarius Rapax.
This thing is just phenomenal. Like the color scheme on it, that helmet headdress thing with like the dead eyes. He's like this like splayed out mouth. Like I think this is the best offering from Savage Crucible besides the hybrid Como the Alice. Besides Como, because he's a hybrid. This is the best figure. It's going to retail for $42 on their website. The only kind of negative or drawback is that, well, it could be a good thing, right? Because they have their flat rate shipping, which you can get 1 to 8 figures for $15. So if you're just wanting Vetarius, it's going to cost 60 plus with tax, which is kind of a lot for this figure. But if you're buying filling holes, because they're then it might be worth it to you.
That's true. Yeah, and I agree with you. I just kind of when you said the eyes. It reminds me of Shin Godzilla eyes when he's like still transforming. It makes him real creepy, like
Yeah.
Those like googly eyes,
Exactly. I love that. I love that part about it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, no, I love the armor on this, man. You're getting some new pieces added to the Savage Crucible library because all those armor pieces are swappable. with your current figures that you have.
Yeah.
As well. I love that they do that, man. So really cool. There are also some new weapons, a little bloody as well. So
it's something we haven't seen before. The blood, I think. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah. So this guy's just a straight savage.
Yeah.
But along with that, they also announced that everyone is getting some feet. They're going to be shipping out their replacement feet to all their Kickstarters. Since they already have your address, they're going to be sending those out to you, probably based off how many figures you bought and which figures, of course, to get the unhinged flat feet for Savage Cruise figures. If you ordered your figures from like a retailer, they are going to be doing two different modes here. They're going to say they're going to be reaching out to retailers saying, hey, do you want us to ship the information or ship those feet for you? You do have to give us your customer information for us to do that, or we can give you the feet and then you ship it out to your customers. Last people that might not be able to, in those two camps there, is maybe people who bought it at a convention or, just randomly, or maybe traded with a buddy, for a Savage Cruise to try it. They are going to be doing an option on their website for the unhinged flat feet. It's just going to be a little bit of a fee, and then shipping, I think there's going to, I don't know if it's going to be a factor or not, but they're just trying to keep that price as low as possible so that you can't get the feet that you need. And there will be a limitation on it because you don't want people buying them all up.
Yeah. And so there's, like we were talking about, dude, this is going to be a collector's item now. If you got the hinge feet, it's going to be rare now. Because honestly, it never bugged me, the hinge feet. I didn't really have an issue with it. I think having both is a plus. But it wasn't like an issue. Like, I think they don't get that loose.
I think there's just people out there that didn't like them, and for whatever reason they were falling, right? And so I think it's just Harvard Studios listening to the community and saying, "Okay, here's a fix for you guys." Doing right by the community who is having those problems. Yeah, I agree. I didn't have an issue with mine, and it's great for posing. I love the hinge for posing.
Yeah,
but also with this though, they also announced they're doing an in-stock sale. So just like the Four Horsemen, they're doing an in-stock sale. They're calling a warehouse sale of all their figures from
Wave 1.
Yeah, Wave 1, right? Yeah. They're Wave 1 figures. 1. So if you didn't pick those up, you can get them now. And again, they have that flat rate shipping for $15. Why not, dude? It's not bad.
Yeah, good on them for stealing like the way Four Horsemen does it, their idea where they drop their warehouse sale, but then they lure you in with a beautiful exclusive new drop, right? Because this is a figure that was never solicited in the Kickstarter. It's all new, all brand new. And so like now it makes you want to go back and fill in the holes if you didn't get everything in the Kickstarter, maybe get another slate, because I actually saw they even have not only the slate Kickstarter, but the other slate,
right?
the like a gray. It's like a gray one. Okay. The other slate that they did for the first time they did their warehouse sale.
Like exclusive versions. Oh, and they also got the little decoder manual or medallion things, right?
Well, yeah, that was part of the Kickstarter. Yeah, you want that, yeah.
Those are fun, man. Those are fun. So shout out to Savage Crucible, man. Doing right by their community and kind of doing some common practice for indie lines. I love that. Because, like, honestly, like when you have these figures, right, where they did a Kickstarter, no one knows what you're going to get. But now that everyone knows what you're going to get, if you weren't in on that, you'd be like, okay, I actually want these figures.
Oh yeah, these are straight gas. These figures are beautiful.
Yeah, I love them. So there we go. They've got the new Veteris Rat Packs. Okay, let's jump over to NECA. Couple of reveals here. We're getting the Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack Skellington, and Sally. So NECA is coming out here with their beautiful Jack Skellington. But I've been recently playing with my Pacific Rim figures, man. And I'm getting wary, man. Those joints broke so much on me. It's just scary moving those old joints, and with NECA plastic, right, and stuff.
100% NECA. This figure's gonna break. Every single one of these Jack Skeletons broken, gone, broken, gone. Dude, if you just look at the limbs, these look skinnier than a Xenomorph limb. And I have had 3 Xenomorphs just limbs snap, not even playing rough with it, not even like honestly. Right out of the packaging, I had one. Just right out of the packaging, just boom. Something with the plastic that NECA uses is just so brittle. So I'm still going to buy it because it's a beautiful figure, but yeah, it's going to break.
Yeah, he looks great. He does look great. But yeah, expect some breakage there. Like you're going to be like heating it up out of the package. Just to get out of the package, you got to heat it up.
Yes. Do not try to force it out of the plastic tray. You're going to break.
Yeah. But here's everything you're getting with him, man. And look at all those head sculpts that you're getting. Just loaded with all the different expressions for Jack. You get Zero, you get the little painting of him, and it's the Pumpkin King and some pumpkins and a pumpkin. So
yeah, you're getting every expression that honestly I could think of. Like every expression I feel like I can remember from the film. Like there's not more I could ask for there.
It's a lot. All right, but we also are getting. Oh, sorry. Here's the box art for that. Love that. But we're also getting Sally as well. You know, you got to have Jack and Sally. We live like Jack and Sally. But yeah, she's looking good as well. Comes with a little kitty cat. And yeah, what are you thinking, Josh?
Sculpt, paint app, likeness, everything is there. This is executed perfectly, 100%. You're gonna get a little traffic cone, but who cares, man? This thing and thicker limbs, so you might not break. This one might not break on us.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job. She looks really good, and I think the proportions that you kind of shouted out there, like good. Like look how tiny her feet are. Right, they should be as tiny as possible.
Yeah, and they got that long, elongated
long
neck,
arms.
everything. Yeah,
it looks good. It looks good. Here's everything you're getting with her. Again, lots of expressions with her to get all that emotion that you want out of her. She also comes with a little bit of potions, right?
Frog's breath.
That's more suspicious than frog's breath. She also comes with a little spoon with the holes, right?
Oh, I love that. Yeah,
really fun here. Just loaded with accessories, which NECA, always does. They do a great job when it comes to like accessories. All right, there's the packaging for Sally there. Let's keep it going. You want some more Nightmare Before Christmas? Well, you got it. We're getting some more here. We're getting Santa Claus, Jack Skellington, and the Maid. This is fun, dude. Get him and his Santa Claus, and if you get both these figures, man, you're gonna have so many expressions to have fun with Jack here. Here's everything you get with him, and you get the presents, 2 head sculpts. The Santa Claus version of it is the painting from the first one.
Yeah, and when he swaps it, he swaps the picture. That's funny. No, yeah, looking at this, it would just be fun, I think, since Night Before Christmas, was a stop motion animated film, to recreate, this thing where what's this to recreate that with this figure would be really fun.
There's a lot of potential to do stop motion for sure on this. There is the box art there, but we also get the mayor, big boy himself, right? He's crying for Jack, or he's happy. Either way, that head spins. I love that they added that little bit of a play feature just to get that full effect of them.
Very cool. Yeah, man, I can't wait for this line. I hope they go even deeper, man. They got to give us Oogie Boogie, 3-pack trick or treaters, maybe werewolf, witch, freaking the creature of the Black Lagoon, the sea creature monster. Just some background characters.
Too.
Yeah, gotta for sure give us Oogie Boogie next.
Oogie Boogie's got it. Yeah, he's top tier. And the trick or treaters.
Trick or treaters, Oogie Boogie together. Yeah. Next wave.
What if you do the trick or treaters with a tub that Santa Claus can fit in?
No. Too expensive. I don't need the tub.
All right, but here is our big boy, or the mayor. Look at that big old hat. You're getting a big book as well. You're getting his megaphone. Yeah, megaphone, his collar. Yeah, so really.
Oh no, megahorn. I think actually you're right. Because I think megaphone is the one that is actually electronic. Yeah.
So yeah, this is fun. We'll see how far they go and what comes out next. But so far, 4 figures now from NECA. There's the packaging there. Let's jump over to McFarlane Toys. Just a quick update here. We're getting Batman versus Professor Zoom from the Flashpoint movie, book, whatever you want to call it, wherever you get it. The pre-orders are going to launch November 27th at select retailers here. So Thomas Wayne and Yabad Clay. I don't know what his name is. But yeah, you'll notice here, though, he does not come with guns. Thomas uses guns. Batman uses guns. Does not come with them. He comes with a sword. So
he goes with the sword. Cool.
All right, let's keep going here. Transformers did a nice little collab for us. They did a Megatron type Godzilla here. This is a Grimlock.
Yes, sir. Leader of the Dinobots.
Grimlock here, and for me, as a Godzilla fan, it's not reading enough Godzilla. Very, very Grimlock, very dinosaur. Not getting enough Godzilla vibes on this one.
Yeah, I love the collab though. The Transformers with the Godzilla. Oh, that is such a perfect collab. And it works, but I think what made it read better as Godzilla, like you're saying, you don't see Godzilla enough, is the fins. I feel like, when you think of Godzilla, it has to have those jaggedy, sharp fins. And the fact that this doesn't have that, like you say, it just looks like a T-Rex. but I love the fact that it's a Godzilla though. Once you're told it's Godzilla, you can see it.
Yeah. Once you see it, and they added a little bit of paint apps to create the scaling effect here on this chest and his upper stuff. Just not enough for me. Here's the alt mode though. He also comes with a little Godzilla nameplate, so that way it's Godzilla.
Hey, it's hard to tell in alt mode. It's hard to tell.
But yeah, so Transformers Godzilla coming out here. It looks fun figure, but yeah.
Yeah, one thing to know is that this shine. I feel like the silver metal on the torso and thighs, and the gold for the claws. Are really coming through. Like I don't know if it is or not, but it kind of looks like back metal. The way it's shining, it's really shiny.
Maybe they did it with Cobra Commander.
Dude, that was sick, man. And they used to do it back in the olden days with Lego. Lightsaber hilts for the Lego minifigs used to be back metal lightsaber hilts. Quality's gone down, guys.
It's just changed.
It got too expensive.
All right, but there's that Godzilla Transformers. Let's jump over to Jada Toys. Get a quick update on two figures here. The Cyberpunk Edge Runner here. They got us the prices finally. So for David here is coming in at $45, expected January 2025. Love that turnaround time there. But yeah, dude. So those soft good jackets, soft good pants, and $45. Can't beat that.
Yeah, just look at what you're getting. The detail and quality on the soft goods is insane. And then if we go to like where we take off the jacket, all the articulation you want, butterflies, double elbows, double knees, like
Jada does a really good job on the articulation, right? Like when you have a character like that's crunched forward like that, that's great. But if his head doesn't, or their head doesn't tilt back enough, there's no point in that crunch. You're not going to ever use it. Yeah. But they do that. They execute that so well here. The pants look like they're moving really well as well, and giving themselves enough room, giving a nice wrinkling that's happening. And I love that the soft goods are also. So shout out Jada, man. I love that they're doing these higher end figures. Man.
And $45, that's a fair price for this figure, man. That's a super fair price.
But we also got the price for Lucy, $30 for this friend. The soft goods as well. A little bit of a smaller figure, but not as much soft goods, but still has some soft goods. So normally, a little bit of a increase there, to $30. But
yeah, I love that. Unlike other companies, like if we look to Hasbro, where they solicit, Grogu in the pram, Yoda, still $25. They don't give a crap. I love that they're adjusting the price within line figure by figure basis, saying this is what we're giving you, so it should be lower, right? They're not gonna keep just because the first figure was 45, she doesn't have to be 45. They're like
they're kind of scaling their pricing. Right?
Exactly, and you love to see that because they're recognizing that this doesn't have enough. It doesn't have as much value as the first figure.
Yeah, exactly. A soft goods jacket, soft good pants is a completely different thing than a little soft good jacket here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude. Jada, I like him more and more.
And another thing, too, I love that they're taking the risk of creating almost like a mid-tier of collectibles. Because, with Hasbro, Mattel, McFarlane, these are all $25 figures. And they're, mass retail. And if you want to get like imports that are like 80, you have to go to kind of specialty websites. Sometimes you find them in stores, but it's not always, And to see Jada kind of be the front runner and be like, let's make kind of a mid-tier figure where, it's not going to be like Figma or SH Figure. It's not that quality or Mafex, but it's also not going to be a $25 Legend quality, with the soft goods you're getting. Yeah, these are still going to be mass retail in stores, Targets, your Walmarts, your Amazons. And it's just good to see that they're taking that risk because, we saw a while back there was like that article where they said that adults outbought kids with toys, And so maybe companies are realizing that, we need to start marketing toys for adults. It's the main consumer base now.
Yeah, 100%. And that is kind of nice. Also to have them domestic, right? I don't think that's like a niche hole that hasn't been filled, right? Like that mid-tier. So
dude, yeah, I feel like it's like this and also kind of with that new 6-inch Storm line. I feel like they're kind of going to be on par,
arena.
Like there's almost going to be this mid-tier collectible where it's a higher quality than a Legend or a DC Multiverse, but not going to break the bank like a Mafex.
Exactly. Ooh, man, we gonna eat. All right, let's keep it going here. Let's jump over to Star Wars Flex Series. We got a couple of lightsabers we need to talk about. Josh, who we got here? Whose lightsaber is this?
Gunji's lightsaber. Are you kidding me? This is so sick. The original Wookiee Jedi. Screw the Acolyte. Gunji was the OG. And it's sad because I love this. And because, it's kind of a lesser known character.
Yeah.
He was only in the Clone Wars and in the Bad Batch. There was no other option besides making this a Disney Store and Disney World exclusive. And with that, you get a really big increase in price. But you also get that deluxe box, right? The figures from Disney World, you get a nice box. It's not like the mass release where you just get the little metal stand,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. And even in Clone Wars and Bad Batch, these Gunji's only in there for a couple episodes.
And I think when it comes to lightsabers, you want unique things. And the fact that Gunji's lightsaber hilt is wooden. Oh, man, that's so cool.
All right, but there's Gunji's lightsaber. And next up here, we have Balin Skull. $250 due out April 2025. It's the Force FX Elite lightsabers, man. And this thing looks beautiful, dude. I really enjoy this. Ray Stevens, We'll miss you, man. We'll miss you for sure. Balin Skull's lightsaber to memorialize him. What do you think of Josh?
Once again, I think just a unique hilt with those prongs coming out. And yeah, everybody loves, the villains.
Balin did such a good job, dude.
Was he good? Oh, I gotta watch it. I love him. I loved him in Dexter.
Oh my God. I don't want to talk about Dexter.
I loved him in Dexter.
I don't know why you like that show, dude.
So
It's
good.
terrible. Dev is the worst. I cannot stand Def in the Cubano, dude.
No, are you kidding me? That's why I watched the show. It's for the Cubano.
For the Cubano, watch it for John Lithgow only. If that. All right. One else cool thing here with the lightsaber is that they got the color of the blade. It's not red. Balin does not have a red lightsaber, but it's also not like an orange, like a pumpkin orange. It's this like red orange.
Yeah, it's like a scarlet or like a cad red, and that makes you want to buy it more because we have multiple red lightsabers, multiple blue, multiple green, but when you get something unique about the lightsaber, whether it be the hilt or the color of the blade, it just makes you want to buy it.
It is nice to have a little variation.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going here. Let's jump over to Mexico Toys. They gave us the full solicitation for their Deadpool and Wolverine. It's going to be that $125 due out July 2025. So here we go. Here's huge, jacked man as Wolverine going up against it. I love this shot here that they're showing off the articulation. Once you can get him here with the arms bent, it works really well.
Yeah, dude. And when in the movie when he started doing the freaking crawl, when he was doing the run crawl at Deadpool with the claws. Holy crap, that was amazing. That's what he's getting ready for, The only thing though is this screaming face. I don't know. I don't see it. It doesn't look like him. It looks kind of bad.
I don't see him in any of these faces. That just may be me. I'm not seeing it in normal face. I'm not seeing it here in scowling face. I'm not seeing the screaming face. This side angle, I can see it. I see Hugh Jackman there, but that's on the side. But man, the owl up face.
Yeah, exactly, man. Like you're right. The likeness for the Hugh Jackman is not good. Like I think the Legends even cooked him in that department. But when it comes to the cowl, Legends failed. Even Figure Arts failed. Something was off.
Yeah.
With the eyes, either they're too small or too far apart. There was just something weird about it.
Yeah.
But this cowl, it's just exactly from the movie. Like there's nothing to complain about there. And honestly, this is how I'm going to display my Deadpool Wolverine movie.
Yeah, you gotta have him with cowl up. That's the best part, man. When you put that on, man, in the movie.
Yeah, we waited 20 years for this, man. Come on.
But yeah, here's everything you get with him. You get those 3 head sculpts unmasked. You get the mask. You get the cowls, different versions of him, all the claws that you could ask for, all the hands. It is a Mezco. You get some slash effects, as well as the Deadpool Wolverine as well, dude. So a lot of fun stuff here from this fun movie, man. Yeah, let's jump over to SH Figure Arts. We got a Dragon Ball Z Daima Super Saiyan Kid Goku mini version. I love the hair up.
Yeah, that's something they kind of fixed because when they first started the DBZ SH Figure Arts line, it was kind of like a darker, almost orange yellow. But then, like, if you go back and watch the original, like, Dragon Ball Z anime, especially versus the first Frieza fight, it was more like this, like the white yellow than it is dark yellow, It
also just, like, makes it look like it's glowing.
Yeah.
Is it more of a glow effect because of that weakness of it? So,
but yeah, one thing, though, that I will say, like, now that you mentioned the glowing, like, looking at the other SH Figures, is they always added a gradient. So, like, where the like, in the crevices, they would add a darker yellow.
Yeah.
And even with the premium color, like, because they started adjusting the yellow, and they used to call it, like, premium color edition, and they started making the yellows lighter as the line went on. But this is actually the first, I'm looking at my shelf right now, and I don't see one stand on the shelf that doesn't have the gradient. So it's kind of weird that they didn't add the gradient, because I feel like it could have added the glow effect even more.
It could be source material. I'm
true,
not to the point.
True. No, you're right. Because isn't Daima like kind of like less detailed in general?
Flatter. Yeah, it's a lot flatter.
You're right.
Flatter. I'm not to the point where I haven't seen him transform into a Super Saiyan. I can't tell you.
But I bet that's it. I bet that's it.
Yeah, it could be. All right, but there's that mini Goku done. Next up here this is some things kind of we missed from Shami Nations because there's just so much. If you want a full breakdown of that, friends, check out our video up here breaking news from SH Figure Arts. But here we have a figure from Dandaran. This is Okuran in his transformed version here. He's going to take on any demons and anything supernatural out there. So really fun, man. Have you seen Dandaran? Have you heard about it?
Just yesterday, I watched the intro song, and it was a banger song with like this really cool animation. And yeah, there's like this like nerd kid with these black glasses and black bowl cut.
This is him just in the
what the heck?
So he's all powered up there. And then you also saw Momo, of course, as well. So she looks really good, dude. I love the expression on her, the hair that they did.
The hair,
and the articulation in the arm. Like, it does look a little breakage, but I think it's
yeah.
So, but yeah, there's Momo. Next up, though, a Chogokin. This is like the metal. They're Bandai's metal figures. They usually do it for like old, NECA builders there, like Gundams and like Mazings or Z or whatever. But they're going to be doing a Speed Racer Mach 5 Chogokin. I am so excited for this, and this thing looks so good.
It looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, didn't we talk about Chogokin last week? Did they make something?
Yeah, they did the Back to the Future train.
Dude, and even that one was sick, man. That Back to the Future train was amazing. And I am so excited for this, just to get the Mach 5. And like you said, metal, what more could you ask for? And honestly, it's surprising with this being such, a beloved golden era Japanese anime that more import companies haven't made, because they're usually, the import companies usually from Japan, haven't made any Speed Racer things, because this was a huge anime. It is still a huge anime.
This is like up there with Astro Boy, This is one of the OGs.
It's a classic, yeah.
Yeah, and so that is kind of true, especially like where in Japan, like, love all their stuff. Why not make more?
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, no, this is, hopefully we see more. Maybe a Racer X car.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. No, Black yes. Good.
So Chogokin, man, I need this Mach 5. And I did see some people were saying like, oh, what about the speed? Hopefully he's articulated. No, that's not what we're here for. We're not here for Speed Racer. He's a little stand-in, man. I need the Mach 5.
Right. Yeah, the Mach 5 is the character, really. The Mach 5 is the character,
Figure.
Yeah, it'll be cool to see what scale this is in. It'd be cool if it's 1/12, but even if it's not, like, who cares? Like, I'll still buy it if it's 1/18 or whatever it is, This can stand on its own.
Yeah, it's its own little display piece. It's the Mach 5. It's such an iconic car. I also love the checkerboard, the little Speed Racer checkerboard they put in there. You gotta have that, right? Meteoro. Our dad knew him as Meteoro, Spanish version of him, but yeah. But all right, let's go ahead and take it around the net. Last little thing here, friends. We got the Venom Gwenum. From Take Amazing Yamaguchi here. Looking good. Marvel Legends did a release on this here, but here's the Amazing Yamaguchi version, man. And I love the shininess, the wetness that they're getting off here with this figure. Yeah,
great texture, because they could have just said, let's just make it smooth, but no, you're getting that, like, honestly, it reminds me of the Marvel Legends Venom movie figure.
Yeah.
Like, that's the texture of the Marvel Legends. It's like very subtle, but it's still throughout the figure. And I love that they're doing symbiotes, because I feel like symbiote characters lend themselves so well to Amazing Yamaguchi articulation system. Looking at the Carnage, the Venom. I'm excited we're getting more symbiotes.
Agent Venom too, man. That thing is sick.
Exactly. That one was amazing. Yeah, that one you could get like, fully crouched, like almost into a ball. You could get that guy to a ball.
He's the kid from Hook.
Yeah. You could turn him into Puck from X-Men. Yeah.
So yeah, she's looking great, man. And it's kind of like for us. All right, well, that's going to go ahead and wrap up our show today, friends. Thank you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you guys like and subscribe and help support the channel. And we always want to give back to you guys as well. But let's go ahead and talk about our pick of the week. Josh, what do you think? What's your pick of?
My pick of the week is going to be the Savage Crucible Veteris Parax.
Okay.
That thing is just amazing. I love the color scheme. I love the helmet, with those dead, funky eyes, It like, I don't know. When I think of like sometimes bad guys, there's always that like dumb bad guy. You know what I'm saying? That he's just an idiot.
Clueless Morgan from Muppets Treasure Island.
Yeah, exactly. So just having those dead eyes where he's just like, he's still really strong and evil, but he's like got a dub. The colors on that thing.
Yeah.
That kind of like Triceratops-esque helmet. Dude, I love that figure.
Yeah, getting those parts into the library. Let's pop those out, man. Nice pick. All right, for me, I'm giving it Mach 5, the Chogokin Mach 5, dude. I need that figure. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care what scale it is. I need a nice metal, decent sized Mach 5. Excited for that figure, dude. Love me some Speed Racer. All right, friends. Well, let us know down below your pick of the week. And as always, friends, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile on you. Peace.